Hey guys, welcome to my Bakugo wig styling tutorial. Bear with me, this is my first time ever doing voiceover ever on anything I've ever made. Anyway, I got my wig from Arta, as you can see. I showed you how to get to the website, how to get to the wig. It's a short wig. I got a Jaguar, it's in ash blonde, and on here I'm just going to kind of show you the exact color code for it on the site. But other than that, that's just the basic info in case you're wanting to get the same wig that I got. There's a lot of really good wigs out there. This is just the one I chose to use this time. I've also used Jareth's and Jet's for Bakugo from this website. And here we have some of my basic items I use to style wigs with. Got-to-be glue, always a must. And here's just some shots of the wig before I style it, just to kind of see what you got. This is a great base wig for Cloud and Sasuke and honestly Noctis too, and Prompto. So I'm going to try to keep my narration down to where you guys really need it, but just know it's not on video here, but before I ever start cutting a wig, I put it on my head, see where everything falls, and then I'll cut a very small piece next to where the wig cap would sit right in front of my ear. I cut that the shortest, and I make sure I do not cut shorter than that because I know that for my face type, it wouldn't look attractive on me. So something to always remember that you may not see in wig tutorials is that people often do put things on their head to see where they sit, and if they don't, you're really living on the wild side. I definitely have to do that myself. So right here you see me moving the part around. I was setting up where I want the part to be on the wig before I start spiking and trimming. Once I do that, I just slowly start trimming the wig down, and I just do this all the way around the entire head until it's the length I want it to be. I also like to see where the fibers want to sit naturally. I try to adhere to that as much as I can, but when that doesn't work, there's always shaping it with heat or changing where the weft sits with some heat, which you'll see later on in this video. For the side pieces, I kind of cut them at like a basic safe length next to my jaw, and that's another part of the hair, like the bangs, that isn't fully trimmed and styled till it's on my head. And the back of that wig, totally perfect for Sasuke or Noctis. It just sits perfectly. You can really see what this wig was made for. Here the teasing begins. This is going to be the first of many times you see me do this. I'm just going to tease the wig up, and yeah, you see I'm just going all the way around the head. Then I'm going to spray it with hairspray. Yeah, just like that. It's a disaster. My wigs all look like a disaster before they're done, but I'm just trying to make the wefts go upward. Now I've brushed the wig out after spraying and teasing it, trying to give it some more volume, trim it down again. And I'll just repeat this process a couple more times. Did I mention there was going to be a lot of teasing? No? Huh, could have sworn I had. Already right here you can kind of see the wig is starting to form that kind of fluffy Bakugo look in the front. I absolutely love that. Oh, and my spiking has begun. Look at that. Ha! Wow, I should really pay more attention. Something I love doing with spikes is I like to kind of mold them with my hand, just kind of very lightly, just to kind of see where those sit, and that's why I brushed it out a few seconds ago. And here you see me just kind of like forming it with my fingers first and then adding spray. And it's just a very light amount just to kind of get like a rough idea of where they're all going to sit. You know, that process of making it really fluffy and creating that part in the beginning makes it a lot easier to get this kind of swooping look with the hair, which is what I really love doing with a lot of my wigs. Yeah, see, like, the spikes are already starting to form. Look at that! Hey! Guys, I can't believe I'm doing this. An actual voiceover video. Wild. These are just the beginning of the spikes. There's a lot of cleanup that's going to happen later on. In this video, you'll see me go back over to the front, cutting, trimming. It's a very repetitive process. Oh, and this video was filmed over the course of 2 days, so that gives you an idea. This is not an hour job. This is more like a 4-hour job. Gonna be completely honest with you guys, I have the hardest time spiking the back of wigs and the lower back sides of them, so you're gonna see me style and restyle those areas a lot. Oof, look at those spikes. Look at that good boy. Ugh, I love it. I'm sorry. I'm just so pleased with only the front spikes of this wig. Now, as I'm sure you can tell, you can see a little bit of the wefts and the wig cap in the back. You know, that's something that could easily be fixed with some wefts, but I just really didn't want to do that. But if you are worried about that and that's something you do care about, honestly, just get some wefts, hand stitch them into the back, cut them the same length as the wig, and then just kind of fluff them up, and it'll help with showing some of those wefts. So basically, the whole wig is going to be spiked, except for the area below my ear, like right in the back behind my ear, and then in the nape of my neck. That's more of a natural area, just because it's nicer to have a softer wig there, and then it being stiff and pulling away from your neck. Although, if you did want spikes there, you could do it. You would just have to bobbing pin them really close to the back of your neck, and hope you don't mess up the spikes in the process. So, live your best life, dude. Not for me. Something I always do with a blow dryer, because a lot of them, even the low setting is really intense, is I put my hand between the spike and the blow dryer when I initially put it up there, just to make sure it's not going to break my spike apart. So just something to keep in mind. I know you can't really tell because of the time lapse how quick everything's moving, but I am doing that before each spike gets heated up. And all I'm doing here now is I'm just taking all of my spikes I've made and I'm making them better. I'm closing up the tip of the spike, making it more pointy, and cutting off all the little extra hairs that sometimes stick off the ends. Gives it a nice sharper look. It looks a lot better at the end. Well guys, thanks for watching my wig tutorial video. I hope it was helpful. And look at that. Nice before and after. Who doesn't love that? And drum roll for this reveal now, guys. Wow, what a dork. But hey, look, a good Baku boy. And it looks pretty good if I do say so myself. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And also, don't forget to subscribe below. And check out any of these lovely links, wherever they may be on this video, as I think they might help you. Baku out, guys. Thanks for watching.